All right, so we're live at another week of RaddTitan chat, and you got Alex here. Actually, moved my sofa up the other day for when George was here, and we did the sort of live competition results. So I thought, yeah, I'll keep it there because it'll be comfortable for when I'm actually doing the chat rather
I
than.
noticed you didn't put the fucking lights down.
No, not yet. No, they're still there. I literally since you left. What day was you here? Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, since Wednesday. I came in here on Friday because I got a piece delivered. I got the Darkman exclusive delivered, and what happened is it was basically fucked anyway. The guy didn't tape the box shut, so
Fuck is wrong with people, man?
Yeah,
sort of amateur fucking horror is this?
Yeah, the funny thing is Dave Richardson, who's lives down in Harrow. I speak to him, and he said that he messaged the guy. He said to the guy, "I've received one of those damaged. Can you make sure you tape it properly? Can you make sure you do this?" And the guy said, "Look, I know what I'm doing. I've sold a lot of these before. I'm a pro." Yeah, clearly. So he sent it, didn't tape it shut. There's a really small peg on the bottom. Well, it's quite close to the base, and it wasn't taped, so it was able to move. That scratched the fuck out of the base, and then basically that bent, like literally, like it was like that, and it's bent like somewhere up around the foot.
That's really bad as well, because that base is quite, if I remember correctly, it's quite like a silvery grey sort of like slate in it, that base. So if it scratched it, it's going to be well noticeable.
Well, the base is checker plating, so yeah, it's like a black checker plating, so it's scratched into the actual sculpt. The annoying thing about it is I have the regular up there, and the annoying thing about it is on the regular, Sideshow used to do it. They did it with the T800 as well. With the regulars, you can't actually take off the head on some of them. So when there's an exclusive, the exclusive one, the head actually comes off. On the regular one, some of the time the head doesn't come off.
Yes, yeah, it's usually glue. You can pull it off.
But there won't be a magnet. Yeah.
I'm not sure if there is, but the one thing that it doesn't really matter because the number's on the fucking base, so it's no good keeping the base, is it?
Well, I mean, the other way I could do it is somehow swap the if there's somehow where, I mean, I got it quite cheap anyway, but then that's not the point. So if he says I'll give you a partial refund of X and it works out quite nicely, I could just well, it'd still be the regular base, but I'd have the exclusive parts. I don't know. I'd have to work it out. So he's still talking to me about.
I don't know if that thing on the bottom of the base, that has the number in it. I don't know if that's like removable. Just pick that off and then stick it onto the other one.
It's not like again, it's different from some of the other ones. You actually have like a plastic, like a plastic sheet.
Yeah.
This is foam. This is foam.
Yeah. My Sabertooth was like a foam. That's probably one of the best undersides. The Sabertooth, the original Sabertooth premium format, is beautiful underneath. It's like a gold.
It's better underneath.
Yeah, it's better underneath. It's like a gold foam thing, and it's like it's a really nice print, like proper 90s
Jimmy Lee style, isn't it?
Really nice. Yeah, beautiful, really nice. Shame about the rest, but yeah, it was always alright.
It's not bad, not a terrible piece. I mean, I've actually been looking at it, just trying to, because I've seen them quite cheap when I didn't want them, and now I want one.
Yeah,
not that I want one, but
I hate that.
It's just that I could get one to go with my Wolverine, and they pair nicely. So it's just one of those pieces. If I see it for a deal, I'd probably pick it up, but I probably won't see it for a price.
I think if you like the Wolverine, man, you can't really slate the Sabretooth, because for me, Sabretooth is better.
No, you're stupid.
Yeah, I think Sabretooth's better. I like that Sabretooth head sculpt a lot. And I think it's quite. I think it's a really nice head sculpt on. I know if you get the X as well. I mean, it's like a bit like a bear shit in the woods, but I think they pair really nicely. I mean, that's probably some of the best pairing because he's up a little bit higher in and Wolverine sort of looking up at him with the exclusive head. It's very.
Well, they were obviously made together, so yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit usually. Usually that don't mean jack shit. That stuff is made together.
True, yeah. But then, so we did a few. We had a busy week, and we did some reviews. So George came over on Wednesday. We reviewed the Killer Bee. So you got to see a sewn art piece.
What's that, man?
You got to see the Killer Bee. So you got to see the sewn arts piece.
Yes.
So what did you think of that?
I was impressed with that.
Or do you want to be like, well, if you want to know what I think, you could wait till the review.
No, I was impressed with it, to be honest. I mean, it's my first sewn arts piece. I've never seen anything from sewn arts in hand, so I was impressed with the level of detail that's on it. It's quite a flowing piece. I was surprised by the fucking size of it. I'll tell you that. It's big. It's well big. Our boy Rodney Jones, that's been shipped to him, yeah.
No, the Ken went to Rodney Jones.
The Ken. Also, it was Houston, wasn't it?
Yeah, Houston won the
Killer Bee.
The Killer Bee, and then I'm working out at the moment the shipping for Artorias because it was crazy. It was really expensive. Shipping for
big fucking box though, wasn't it? It was a big
box. It's 22.5 kilos, so it is heavy. So to send 22.5 kilos across. So I'm not talking about Killer Bee now. Killer Bee, to send that to Australia was £250. So I went away, had a look around. I couldn't find anything cheaper, and I spoke to Cartel from Hell, Mike Lee. He works for FedEx, so we had a little chat, and he basically come back and he goes, "I can get it done for you for about $220." So that saved a bit of money. Yeah. So it saved a bit of money. It's fully insured. It's through FedEx, so that was good. But then the funny thing about that was the one going to Australia. The two that were going to America were actually a lot more expensive than just doing it myself.
Shit, really?
Yeah. So I told Rodney the price for Ken to get shipped. He was happy with that. He paid it. I told Robert the price for the Artorias, and he kind of said, basically, if I get that piece, I just want to sell it because it doesn't go in my collection. I said, well, in all honesty, it's your piece to do whatever you want with it. And he just said,
definitely, yeah.
He said, he goes, I don't know if I want to pay that to get it here just to sell it. So I'm talking about, we're trying to work out what to do, whether he's going to pay it. He's got a couple of days to choose, and then it'll go on to the next person anyway. So we're working that out.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of them things, isn't it?
And the funny one as well was Rebecca. She wanted the kind of top 3 prizes. She was unfortunate where on the randomizer she didn't get those. I told her that she's won the Star Wars hot toy, and she replied back saying, "Give it to someone else, please. I don't want it because I don't collect it. But instead, I'll take the XM T-shirt, which is one of the runner-up prizes." So she wants 3 XM T-shirt instead. I told
surely if this Artorias doesn't go, it will go to Fink, won't it?
Again, this is all to do with whether she wants to pay the shipping because it's a lot of money. It is quite a bit of money, but
yeah,
we'll see what happens anyway. I mean, it's competition is a bit more of a pain in the arse than I was hoping it was going to be. So I told Sang as well. I said to Sang, I said basically, you got some diehard fan in Rebecca, and he goes, "Oh yeah, the Aussie girl." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh cool," but he goes, "Why?" And I said, "Well, she basically turned down like a $270 hot toy because she wants an XM T-shirt."
That's it, man. That's the way to fucking, that's, you'd be surprised. There's so many people that have messaged me privately going to me, dude, if you get them t-shirts in, pull one aside, keep one for me. Loads of people.
Yeah. I've been asked a few times. I mean, when I spoke to Sang about t-shirts and things like that, he basically said to me he's only ever printed 100 XM t-shirts. That's it. At the moment, anyway. So at the moment, there are only 100 XM t-shirts.
I own one of them. Ha ha!
I got you one of them, yes.
No,
Yes.
it doesn't matter where the fuck it come up. I own one. See?
You do, but you got it because I got it for you. But I could have just said to them,
potatoes, man. Fucking want to get all you know what it is. You just want me. What do you want me to do? Just suck you off on screen? Like, thank you, Alex.
What I could have gone is I could have gone to them. Yeah, I want the Ghost Rider one in white, and George is a large as well. He's going to want the Batman one in black. Perfect. Yeah. Then I'll come back and I go, look, I've got one of each. Awesome, man. Here, try that on, George. And he would have gone, yeah, don't fit. Oh, man, that sucks. I'll take that.
Do you know what? The fact that you're telling me this only goes to prove you fucking considered it. You sat and thought about doing this to me, and then you changed your mind.
Well, basically, Radd had told me I'd be a bad man and I'd go to hell if I did something like that. So I had to change my mind.
It's like when I was after the Joker premium format and you got a Joker box and you thought it'd be a smart idea in your mind to set me up and film it.
I was going to do that. I was really going to do that, and I thought, yeah, that probably won't be a good idea because he's probably just going to end up like throwing a fucking tantrum and not speaking to me for a year.
Not advisable, really. Not your smartest idea. So you're quite vindictive and vicious, really, aren't you? Deep down.
It would have been funny. I mean, if I did it when I told you I was going to do it, and we were watching it back now, it would be funny now, yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I probably would have got. I probably still wouldn't be chatting to you, to be honest.
All right. Well, just trying to think what else. Oh yeah, and then we reviewed the Salt and Pepper Silk, which again,
lovely piece. Lovely piece, that.
Super impressed with the face on that. Really nice, really well done. The body on it as well. The face?
I really like the textures on it. I think the suit texture and the base, with the rust and everything else. It's really well done. That is really nice piece. I thought that we saw a lot of their bits and pieces, and some were like nice, and some were super nice. Some were just like. But I mean, that one is right up there. I mean, really nice with the Gwen Stacy one, the Spider Gwen. That was that one and that Silk are really two beautiful pieces.
All right, so what was next?
Venom's in the air. Venom is in Luton as we speak.
Yeah, I put some pictures up for Venom, so that was going to come up a bit after. But both of our Venoms have been shipped. They're going to George's house, and then we'll open them. Well, George can open his whenever he wants. I'll open mine on probably Saturday. Is Saturday? Am I there?
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I've got a meet up here on Saturday at my house because the wife is away. So gonna have you and a few of the boys over here, and we'll do some bits and pieces, catch up. I've got some beers on ice. Cool. I've got hopefully the weather's good. I've got a barbecue. I've got some coal and everything else. We'll stick some meat on.
Yeah. I'm up for that.
Maybe grab a beer outside or whatever. We'll see what everybody wants to do. But I've got, Gary and Michael Riali. They're both popping round. I've been working on Wallace trying, but we'll see what happens there.
Maybe. Get Wallace down, definitely. But yeah, I've been trying to do my girlfriend, because she works for Virgin. So basically, she's been doing these. I don't know. They've all been challenged to do some kind of fitness thing, and basically they gave her like a step on it, I think. Pedometer, or what they call step on, whatever. So they gave her one of those to count your steps, and she set a goal at like, I don't know, 16. No, she's done like 15,000 as her goal a day.
Yeah,
and then because of that, she's been like, yeah, you need to come out walking with me now. So I've sort of set mine a bit lower. I just set mine at like 10,000 for now, because all I've got is this crappy pedometer, and she's got like a proper Fitbit that does everything. And
sure.
she's trying to get me to do it more, so then it encourages her to do it more. So she bought me a Fitbit yesterday, and she bought it on Friday. It turned up yesterday, and I was quite excited actually. I was a bit like, because she keeps waking up like in the morning and going, all right, I've had 6 hours and 48 minutes of sleep. I've had 3 hours of deep sleep, and she keeps breaking it down. And I'm like, I have issues with my sleeping. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do that. So, yeah, it was fucked. It didn't work. So I had to send it back. So I'm pissed off. But since, I don't know, for the last 6 days, I've been doing like an average of 11,000 steps a day ish. So, yeah. I don't know how good that is, but anyway, totally irrelevant.
It's borderline sedentary living, dude. I mean, 10,000 steps. You should hit that with relative ease.
You should, but it's a lot more than you think it is. It's a lot more than you. I mean, like because they say that the American Heart Association says you should do 10,000 steps a day, but you know, we walked the 10,000 steps. And it's not hard. It's not. You know, it doesn't take very long, but it's still a lot more than the average person would do, I'd say.
Well, you've got to remember that we walked 10,000 steps, and we were just getting a bit of fresh air. You know what I mean? You got the whole day. You're meant to have, like, literally from the minute you open your eyes, from the minute you shut them, you've got 10,000 steps. You know what I mean?
We did 6,500.
Yeah, it was about seven, something like that, 7,000 steps. But I told you, I mean, Jenny has all that shit as well. She has all that.
Yeah,
she has all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's a nice idea. I mean, the iWatch as well is really good for that type of stuff too.
Well, it's anyway, it's off topic anyway. But and then the next piece we saw and reviewed was a good time for the actual movie as well. So the Wonder Woman Red Sun. So we got to review that the other day. So actually, a good surprise that was. Nice. Nicer than the original.
I'm a little bit gutted though, because I really like. I was actually quite impressed with it, but Jenny doesn't like it as much as she bought it, so she's just not sure. So that's up for sale at the moment. I've had to put that up because she wants that. You know what I mean?
That was short-lived.
Well, the funny thing is, I got the box open now, and I was quite pleased with it. I see it first. I sent her loads of pictures, and she she says she put a comment like on it, like, and then I was like, yeah, that doesn't bow well. Got home and then opened the box. She's like, no, I don't like it. And this is the problem with women getting into collecting. They don't really understand. She doesn't really understand now. There is a case of now I've got to box that fucking thing up, which is fine. It's all boxed up. It's all fine. And I've got to put up for sale. So it's just a bit of a nightmare.
Really. So that's all the things we saw there. So posted a couple of videos as well. So posted the Jason video, posted a couple of others, which I actually thought that I thought we posted that Jason one about 2 months ago, and then I realised we didn't.
So I even told somebody in the comments, I was like, dude, that video's already up. And he's like, really? I can't find it. I was like, yeah, it's up, you dickhead, or whatever. And I was thinking in my head, fucking people, you know what I mean? They're so lazy, like, go through the shit and find it. And then I was like, where the fuck is it? I was like, yeah, we ain't done it.
Now, do you know what happened was? I sent it to you to QC, which you never did.
I did QC.
Well,
I did QC. I remember I told you to take some of the gore out of it. Don't fucking start.
Well, anyway, we'll have these conversations.
The way it started, it was well brutal. The way it started before I told you that, I was like, you really need to take that out there a bit. It's a bit much.
Well, there's a bit where that guy comes in. Yeah, the black guy comes in and gets done, doesn't he? He gets his hand cut off and stuff.
Yeah, and packed up like a piece of fucking McDonald's meat that we didn't really need to keep in the thing. So
it's not bad, but yeah. And then, sorry, I just wanted to say one more thing, which I'm going to show anyway. But basically, I helped out my friend James Green, and he, as a thank you, he drew us a print, and basically what it was with RaddTitan, it's Norm Radd, Silver Surfer, and Thanos the Mad Titan. So you put them together, and it's RaddTitan. So, and our most successful review for views is actually the Red Hulk. So basically, he done a picture of the Red Hulk and being reviewed by like Silver Surfer and Thanos, and it's really cool. Actually, I really like it. And I told him that if he wants, so I can try and see if I can sell any for him. See if I can do like a limited run and see, try and help him out to sort of get recognised. So probably going to list that. See how much it costs to print. I don't really know much of anything about printing. I just had to ask if you guys what was classed as good quality paper, and I just do a little bit of research. So yeah, I'm going to look into that. Probably print off, I don't know, 20 of them or something, and then see how it goes.
Cool.
But what we'll do on that note is we'll go into the pictures. Okay.
Yep.
So screen share this one. So this is the print. So it's got a few little kind of Easter eggs in here as well. So obviously Silver Surfer, Thanos, and then you have the Red Hulk there. And then you have the bottle of Bud, because we always compared it with the bottle of Bud for a while. Then you have the Sprite, because we used to use a Sprite Zero can right at the beginning. So that was quite nice.
Yeah, till some fucker at a party drank it.
No, it was Gavin.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking idiot. And then you got the tape measure, and you got the kind of Lazy Susan under there. And then you've also got the actual the podium, which is the sort of custom Thanos, Red Skull, whoever else you want to put it with, podium that Oggy made. So yeah, it's all just nice little touches like that. And we're sort of like talking. I said to him that, I'll try and see whether I can put a few up or whatever else, and then if it's successful, we'll do maybe a few more get to a few more of them. So yeah,
I think it's really brilliant, man. I really like it.
I mean,
I don't know if I just like it because.
Well, I think we're quite biased. So yeah, I think we're very biased.
I quite like the way he's done the Thanos, because I'm forever sort of like got my hands on my face. So yeah. I said to him, like, I was really pleased with that. I really dig it.
And it's me.
I really like it. Obviously, you wearing no fucking gloves.
I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're just like, you fucking idiot.
Well, I'm actually, you can see by the face, I'm actually saying, stop touching my fucking piece. That's probably what I mean.
Yeah, so that's that. So that was James Green did that huge thing.
I'm really happy with it. He did I'm really pleased he did a fantastic job. I mean,
I do think
even if you'd keep it to low number between 10 and 20 prints, you know what I mean? I definitely want one. And 10, 20 prints. People want them to be great.
Worst case scenario is I'll print 3 and I'll keep one, you keep one, and give one to James. So that's the worst case really. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it is sort of personal to us, but we'd also like to share it with the group as well and try and get the artist out there. But so the next one was this was just to remind me that we sent that to Rodney Jones. So this is on the way to Rodney Jones, the artist proof kinetic pen, unnumbered.
Rodney Jones is now the Vader, and Thor Gunderson is now. What would he be? Darth Maul? Or is that too cool for him? So what should he be?
No, he's gone down to Jar Jar, man, hasn't he?
Jar Jar.
I think I'm the only one who likes Jar Jar. Yeah, I actually didn't mind Jar Jar Binks, to be honest with you. But anyway, we've got a few. So you've got a few guys in actually. So let's shout out to Lotus Starks there, Rui Pereira, Ramon Linares, Mr. Freaky Zombie. So we've got a bit of Helmy there as well. Board Game Buddha, and
wicked name.
Board Game Buddha, yeah. D Rocket. I hate when people just don't have easy names like me. We got Nicholas, Average Joe. I got Lockie there as well. Unknown 235.
Wayne, brother.
Chris Eaton.
All our boys in the house, man.
Chrissy
Sunday
and I
night,
scored.
RaddTitan night. Bitch.
Oh yeah, so Chris, we're just working out the top prizes. Um, Once all of those are paid, then we're working down to the other prizes. So because you scored 75, you're kind of next in line if someone doesn't want to take the higher level prizes. So we're just working on that now.
Yes.
So
Yeah, got to hold up, man. I hope that people don't want to pay them shipping fees, and then it drops down to the next tier of percentages.
yeah, Ryan Forbes, yeah, good luck getting an XM T-shirt. They apparently don't give them out to everyone. They only give them out to a few people if you help them at conventions or if you go to the actual office and you know them. Titty Twister. Yeah. How you doing? Well, neither of us have ordered Killer Croc, so hopefully we'll get someone local who's got him.
I'd like to review that. I'd like to see that piece.
He just picked up the Catwoman Pf. Which one did you pick up? Because we've reviewed two
I
of
saw
them.
a video of that, like the Pfeiffer one, man. I can't remember who had it. Somebody had it, and
Yeah.
it looked really nice. It looked really nice with Keaton now. I've got to say that.
Yeah, I bet.
It looked really nice with the Michael Keaton, bro. Really, really did
Greg
go well
93
together.
who got in, Rob Mack who got in, James Wallace just came in as well.
Yeah, Mass, get around doing Saturday and stop being such a bitch.
David 81638 and Giles in as well. There you go. So got those guys.
Mark Giles.
Sorry?
Mark Giles.
No, Giles.
Oh, Giles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all those boys in. So you go through. So that was just to remind me about the Killer Bee. So there you go. So it's Killer Bee there. Then you got the. Why does it keep doing this? Isn't irritating? It cuts off the top on this stupid fucking thing. So you got the. It's like the best bit
every week.
Yeah, it's I don't know why it does it. Maybe there's like a setting or set as no view actual size. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the you've got to do that. I've got to roll the fucking thing. And then that was to remind me about Wonder Woman. Again,
I was impressed with that. Come out really well, actually.
Much
better than the original one. So really impressed what I was with that. It's a shame, really, because my wife purchased it and she wasn't. She didn't. Something about it she didn't like. So that's now up for sale. So unfortunately,
it's not good, is it?
No, nothing I can do.
Aesthetics is
try
in.
And tell her, you know, I'm aggravation.
That was just to remind me that last week I went to MCM Comic Con. It was the one where Sam Jones and Lou Ferrigno had a fight apparently, but it was actually just they broke up a fight between two fans. It wasn't actually a fight. So we actually got press passes to go there. We weren't going to go, and then I ended up going at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's another one. Just a little thing to show you. Someone was told to break their Deathstroke pieces, just to show you how thick they actually are.
That's a really thick cast there, isn't it?
Very, yeah.
Just so that people know, you do have to have an element of hollowness to a statue, otherwise it becomes highly breakable. It doesn't work in the way that you would assume that it works. Whereas if it's a solid piece, it doesn't break. Actually works the opposite way around. The vibration from the impact actually needs to go somewhere. Otherwise, the thing will. If you knock it or bang into it, the thing will just fucking break into it in half. So. It's one of them things that you have to have. So if you have a nice thick cast like that, that's pretty much perfect.
Yeah. I mean that only broke because they were told to break it. That only broke.
I know, but that's perfect.
I think they smashed it.
That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. This was just because they ran the wrong way, but this is art department's half scale Akuma, and so this is a custom piece. And they also, I'm going to skip through these, sorry. Oh, no, actually, I don't need to. Actually, I'll do it that way. So basically, this is art department's Sagat. This is half scale as well.
Yeah.
And so you got that there.
Tiger D.
I think it's actually quite nice. So you got like the back there. I think do you think that's good or not?
Nah, it doesn't do really anything for me. To be brutally
No?
honest, neither of them. That or the Akuma, nah, doesn't. Nah, neither of them. I mean, that look. Do you know what they look like? The Akuma brothers look like they're doing a fucking. They look like they're doing. I used to have a friend like I used to work with, and he used to watch all the Indian films. What's the dancing they do?
What, the Bhangra?
Yeah, they look like they're gonna start fucking. They're
Well,
gonna start going
light
at it.
bulb.
You know what I mean?
It's literally like light
And then
bulb
yeah, the
and
light bulb.
door
Yeah,
handle.
open the door and turn the light bulb at the same time. They look like they're gonna start doing a bit of that going on, and then start
Looks like
singing about how their girlfriend doesn't love them anymore.
it looks like he's
I
about to
just
do
something about that.
the thing in fucking Bloodsport where he punches the brick.
Exactly. Yeah, it's called the Death Touch.
Damak.
Dimac.
Yeah.
Death Touch.
Right, so that's that.
I think that's quite
Then you got
dynamic
this,
for half cell piece, but I mean, I've actually seen the
Yeah.
Sagat, the PCS Sagat, and I mean, I know it's only quarter scale, but I still think that's one of the best pieces I ever made.
Yeah. This is a quarter scale bison on throne, and the artist doesn't want to be named, so don't know who
Is
it
that
is.
like? Is he holding Charlie's?
I think he's holding Charlie's tags. Yeah,
tag. Nice.
I'm assuming
Nice
it's
touch.
Charlie's. Can't zoom into it. Can't see. So
very ominous.
Switch out head.
Very ominous.
You know that. I like it. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice. I like that too.
And this is the recent update where he's got like a glow in his hand.
Psycho power.
You got that there.
I'm telling you, man, that manga that we watched, the original Street Fighter fucking manga that we watched, he's fucking awesome in that Bison.
Yeah. I like the original manga. I really do. I think they did a really, really good job in that manga.
Yeah, really did. Yeah, that looks the bollocks, man, with the flames and that, with the light up. I see the video for this, man. I see the video.
Yep.
I watched the first one. Figures. This is fucking crazy. This piece. This is like really mad.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with this. I'm really impressed with the piece, the way they've kind of got the classic elements to it, and then they've kind of made it a little bit modern as well. So I do really like it. It's like 25th anniversary edition. Apparently, with the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
With the 20th anniversary, they went like full on modern, and Sega were a bit like, no, you need to be more classic here. So they've got like the Green Hill. Is it Green Hill Zone?
Yeah, definitely.
So the Green Hill Zone base there, which I think is really cool. And then you got the sign, which actually changes over, and then the exclusive light ups.
It spins around. The sign spins, and it has Dr. Robotnik on the other side. There, like that. Hey. And that fucking light up, man. That light up that goes through the sort of figure 8. You know, the thing. It actually like speeds up and slows down.
Yeah. Well, you can have it like a setting.
So cool.
With the setting, you can have it so it's fast, slow, medium, on, off. So you can choose it. So,
yeah, but I mean, the way that they done it on the video, and you see the thing is what it's still, because Sonic actually does take a while to build up speed.
Yeah.
Just really nice. I'm really impressed with this. I think I've got to be honest. I think the stuff that they're coming out of at the moment, first figures, look fucking next level stuff, man. They really are. I mean, that fucking, the King, and that Law, and now this. It's really coming on. Really looks good stuff.
There's the other TV there.
Them gaming collectors are going to be very, very happy with the stuff that they're producing.
Oh, for sure. And then you can kind of see it there, but not really.
Yeah, it's hard. You need to watch a video. Watch a video of it.
Yeah,
because in the video you can really see it. It's really good. Hey, pup. The puppy's coming in. See me.
This is the Joker Face of Insanity life-size replica, which is quite an interesting looking thing. Have you seen it? Or?
Is it a oh, it's a life-size.
It's a life-size like bust mask type thing. So it's like all the
I've
cards
not seen it
as the
before.
base.
It looks fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
sort of thing. If a woman walked in, you know, like on a first date or something, walked into your room and that was on the
Should we
side,
back out?
she'd fucking be like, "Oh, that's my friend. There's been some sort of emergency. Have to go by."
Right.
It's like,
Yeah,
damn
but
you,
that's,
Joker, damn you.
I think it looks pretty cool. It's not really, yeah, it's not really something I would order, but I can imagine a lot of people would order. I think
I
it'll be
like
quite
it, man.
cool.
If you're into life size busts and shit, man, any of them sort
Mm.
of that sort of
Well,
style,
it's very displayable.
I can see our boy Gypsy Cat having this shit. I can see him owning
Yeah,
this.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you got
Fucking crazy.
that. This is the David Martinez Belmonte. I made him Welsh there for a
Mm.
second. So this is
David,
the Thor that he's working on. David. So this
did
is
you
the
make
Thor
him
he's
Welsh?
working on. Yeah, I made him Welsh for a little bit. Yeah, David.
Whose coat is that jacket?
That's what mine used to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Erik Salsa Marvel vs. Capcom Spider-Man, and that's sort of the pose from, you know, in the actual game. He kind of looks exactly like that, pretty much.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean, he's going through all these Marvel vs. Capcom pieces, and you know, they're very, very sought after.
Yeah, they're becoming incredibly popular on the secondary market. Some of the prices are fucking insane.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, new fucking word. What's this for sure shit you're saying
For
to me?
sure, yeah, for sure. So
You're trying to be dumb.
this is the sort of sideshow video they put out the other day, and it was a bit like if you kind of zoom in, you know, you can kind of see the Avengers Hulk in the background, so you could just say how
And
big
Thor.
that was, and the Thor as well.
And Thor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a big Hulk, man. It's like a Keown Hulk, isn't it? That.
Ooh, it does look a bit. It's hard to tell, but you can. Yeah, it looks from the side of the head there, doesn't it? Well, it looks
Like the
like
Keown Hulk,
like
man.
the comiquette was.
Yeah, it looks a bit better than that. They look like they've made it proper Keown because for some reason the comiquette one that was a Mike Tyson haircut, man. What the fuck that was about? It
Yeah.
was a Mike Tyson haircut. He all of a sudden changed ethnicity. That's not no white Hulk, man. That's a brother right there. That's a brother Hulk. That is.
Well, if you look at it, that's the Marquette right there, and that looks like it's set a little back, and that looks big,
Man, that looks beastly, bro. It looks beastly, man.
which is kind of what you want, you know, from a Hulk. You want him to be big.
Yeah, it does look great. The four of them look good, man. If space is a little, I would say that you can't really even call them space savers now. I mean, the other two are little,
Yeah.
but you know what I mean. But I mean, if you're into it, man, it looks pretty cool to me.
Someone's talking about Ed Dude is talking about Marvel Contest of Champions. The funny thing you said that, Ed Dude, because when I was looking at the Spider-Man, that's like when Spider-Man does his special, isn't it?
It is exactly like that, yeah. Apart from
Yeah.
the fact that Spider-Man is jacked.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a jack Spider-Man. Man. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Look at the size.
Yeah, this is the obviously the sideshow version. We reviewed that recently, put it out, and then this is the Prime One version. So you can see the comparison in size, really, and it's
You know what though?
crazy.
You put that level of detail into that original Dark Side, even at that scale, and I think you have a winner. I think one of them has had a serious amount of work and respect paid to it,
Yeah,
and the other one, people can say what they want to say, but for me, that Dark Side deserved so much more. It is such an important character for DC. I mean, it's probably the most important villain that they could make, and I really think they did him a disservice with the lack of. I mean, I don't know what factory painted it, but I hope they got fucking a written warning and a few people fired because they really didn't put the work. I mean, I like the blue. The blue was okay, but I don't know, man. There's something really lacking in that piece. It's a shame because it's a monumental character.
Well, the funny thing is, I mean, in that picture there, it actually looks. If you didn't have the other one on the side, it actually looks quite good in that picture there, and then you look over and you're like, oh yeah, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Because if you look at that,
that new 52 Joker, man, it's like that new 52 Darkseid's just he's so massive, isn't he? And he's just it's like something out of He-Man for me, a He-Man villain. I don't resonate with it. I can't get attached to it. So although the work is good, although the work really looks good, I wouldn't invest in it.
No,
you see what I mean? It's
same
like
as me.
the lesser of two evils for me.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, wait a minute. If that's the new 52, sorry, that is still quarter scale, isn't it? Sorry.
Yes, mate, yeah.
Oh,
It is a quarter scale piece, but the new 52, the way that he's drawn is they've made him massive. And in fairness, the original Darkseid isn't. He's only a bit bigger than Superman. He's not massive. He's not huge. People sort of all like question, like, is he out of scale? Is he out? No, he's not really. Not really, he isn't.
Sorry, I've only just sort of clicked that. For some reason, I just assumed that when I saw him, I was just like, oh yeah, so there's a third scale Darkseid, because they obviously make all the third scale pieces. So it just kind of clicked with me.
It's hard with Prime 1 trying to keep up with Prime 1 scale. What's quarter, what's 1/3 is very difficult, man.
Yeah. And then this actually looks really nice. So obviously the He-Man, the Skeletor, the Evil Lyn, they all looked really nice. So they've gone for an actual She-Ra to go with that. So can't really see much there, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's that there. This was a little teaser from
definitely a great ad though. That She-Ra, a great ad to a great ad to people. I mean, who have got the modern takes on the He-Man and Skeletor. I mean, the He-Man and Skeletor look very nice. I would actually very much would like to review that Skeletor. I think that Skeletor. I would like to see that in person. That or the He-Man, either of them two or both of them. I really would like to see. So I think this is a nice touch as well.
I think the Evil Lyn came out very good, didn't she?
She did look great. I mean, they all look really decent. I mean, this is a 1/5 scale line, but it looks. I mean, if they're all 1/5 and it's sort of original because it's He-Man and She-Ra and stuff like that, I think you're okay, aren't you? It's only when you start trying to mix comic lines that it can get difficult, but not for everybody. I mean, some people just don't give a shit, and I wish I was like them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I've had several different scales, and it does bother me a little bit when I see them next to each other.
Yeah, it bothers me. That's my point. Some people don't know. Some people just freak.
It's same as when you're a kid. You're a kid and you're playing with your Star Wars toys, and all of a sudden you get the He-Man ones out, and then you get the Brave Star ones out, and they're all different scales.
I love Brave Star toys. Do you remember Brave Star, man?
I had Brave Star.
I used to run around at school doing all that all the time. Speed of the Puma!
Speed of the bear, speed of the Puma, Brave Star. Yeah.
Strength of the bear!
My uncle went to America, and when he came back, he bought the Brave Star, the horse, and something else. And it was before it was very popular.
He had a metal horse. He turned into a metal horse. Yeah, I remember only
like a robot.
Yeah, I don't know if he changes into that though.
No, he doesn't. It's just like a horse. It's not even a proper horse. It's like a.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The horse is like a normal horse, right? And it changes into a dude with a shotgun. It does.
God off.
The horse changes into a dude with a shotgun. A badass horse, dude. I remember I used to rent the film, the movie, the Brave Star, the movie, all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sure that's why my mum thinks something's wrong with me.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. He doesn't look that cool though.
I remember him being like massive, quite cool with a big shotgun.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
Not a shotgun, like a big, like a big round. Them big round guns, like from ancient times.
Yeah.
Round barrel thing. Anyway.
Well, I've got like where is
you got a picture? You're gonna make it. He's gonna look well shit, isn't it?
You see it?
Is. Yeah, that's a camp horse. That. He's like, yo. He says the Brave Star. He's like saying the Brave Star. Yo, man, take that hat. Let's fucking go, bitch. Let's go fucking date some guys. Let's go. Let's go more. What's that dancing called? Line dancing. Let's go do some line dancing.
All right, so I'm just got to change all my screens back now because I just fucked around with them all.
Looks a bit like Tina Turner, that horse.
I remember your mum used to have Tina Turner hair.
Yeah, she really did. She had a Tina Turner complexion and all. Jesus.
Yeah, she had like fake tan on, so it was like they got a nut bush. Oh, nut bush. They got a nut bush city limits. Got it.
My mum never would fake tan. If she ever heard that, she'd kill you, man. She is 100% the most tanned person I know. She is as
it's not like you, then. Yeah.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. People never they see us together. They're like, "Nah, that's not your son. You mad?"
Yeah. Say you're like an albino or something.
Like,
and then
he's a white guy.
Then you got this. Basically, Joe visited Mad X's house. So this is the latest Mad X custom he's working on. So this is Maestro.
What's that scale of that? It looks a little small to me, man.
No, it's quarter scale. It's quarter scale. It's not small. Maestro's not.
No, the Hulk looks a little. I mean, he is leaner, the Maestro, but I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks a little bit little, no?
Well, it's 23 inches to the top of his head.
To the bottom of the base?
No, to his feet.
23 inches to the bottom of his feet. So the figure's 23.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound too terrible.
Yeah.
That would make him like about
20, that makes him 92 centimeters, no?
92 centimeters. What's that in normal height?
No, 92 inches, sorry. That make him 92 inches if he was full size.
So what's that?
So 70 is 5'10".
Okay.
So yeah. So 22 inches on top of that, so it's about 7 foot something.
Yeah, okay. Maybe. Don't know, maybe it's that Hulk in the top left that's just putting me off, making me think
apparently they're the same size.
Okay. I know that the composition
size, the Hulk is not as
thicker.
He's like, I don't want to say fatter, but he's not as ripped basically.
Well, he's not. I mean, the Maestro's is the body composition's different. I mean, you can see that the original sort of Hulk is totally endomorphic in it, and that's a more of a mesomorph physique. So
yeah.
I would say
Calisthenics says the Maestro is meant to be 7'9". Jesus.
So is he in scale or what? Or is he under?
Oh, for fuck's sake! I've got my calculator out. So, all right.
That's a good question. I don't know what it is, but it just looks. I mean, especially since you look in the background,
times.
You look in the background. That other dude's got like bent legs, and it looks bigger.
Divided by 12. Well, that makes him about 7 foot. It makes him about 7'8" 7'7".
Yeah, so then that's okay.
So
a couple of inches is okay. I mean, a couple of inches at that scale is millimeter, chat. That's that's like minimal. So yeah, that means it's perfect. To be honest, I would have expected them to actually use those sort of things anyways. Just I think that big ass bent up, thick set Hulk in the top left makes the other one look a little. But I'm sure that there'll be pictures of them both together. It looks nice though.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
This one was one that just got updated on David Martinez Belmonte's profile, so that came up.
Is this for the Marquette? This looks really nice.
I don't know. It was just literally on his profile, so it's just a Wolverine.
That looks like the Marquette, doesn't it? To me, that looks like the Marquette.
It does a bit, yeah. It looks like the Versus. It does a little bit, but I don't think it is.
Oh, cool.
This could be
that custom head that he was doing. Maybe it's doing the whole piece.
Maybe. Literally, as I say, when I was about to come on the chat, I was scrolling through my timeline, and this one was there. As he updated his
really
profile.
Liking that head, man. Really liking that head a lot.
It's
That's
cool,
really
isn't
nice.
it? Yeah, it is nice.
Really nice. That really nice.
So hopefully that's a full statue.
Fuck no.
That's another update for the 4. I don't know if it was the same one. That is the Dante by HMO. I think I missed off something. Yeah, I did.
Good. I'm glad. I want to see this. I want to see this one.
Oh, I did forget to put some pictures on, actually. Oh dear.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Miss Beaver would be proud of your counting, man. It's really come on since we were kids.
Miss Hester.
Yeah, that's what when she got married, she changed her name to Miss Hester. That was boring as fuck. I liked when she was Miss Beaver.
Yeah. Well, there was also Miss Bowles.
I'm in Miss Beaver's class.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was only about 5 years older, I would have had so much fun.
That is a Wolverine that's going to be standing over Wendigo.
Oh, nice. I've seen that. I think I've seen pictures of that sculpt.
It doesn't ring a bell with me. I've probably seen it, but I'm terrible. I see so much that,
Adonai looking good, man. Are you happy with that?
He is really nice. Yeah. I mean, and I don't like to say it, but I really hope it's lighter than it was when I saw it, because it was well heavy.
Yeah, but it was well heavy, wasn't it, when you saw? I remember you coming back and telling me about that.
It was ridiculous.
I remember you saying it was fucking well heavy. Has to be though, man.
We got Carlos watching as well.
So right. Who? Oh, our boy Carlos Lobo.
Yep. Super Lobo.
Got to give mad thanks out to him, man. Big shout out to him because and congratulations, his daughter graduated. I think it was today.
Oh, cool.
So congrats, my brother. I'm sure you're very proud. But bless him, man. He sent me like a Black Panther quarter scale bust, man. Just crazy, crazy gift. I just literally came to the door and there's a box there. It's got his name on it, Carlito. And I opened it up, man. It's sitting there, taking pride of place in my feet. Alex will tell you, I'm quite a sentimental soul. So, something like that really means a lot. So, mad. Thank you, Carlos. Really appreciate the kind gesture, brother. And it will stay in my collection as long as my collection exists. So,
and you got the coin as well.
I did, but the person that sent me that coin, the Black Panther coins, I mean, it's a Fijian $1 Black Panther silver, like a silver coin. He does not want to be mentioned, so he that was a really strange, like literally within a couple of days they came within each other and like, you know what I mean, and the guy was just like, fucking enjoy, and he basically said, he's a big fan and he likes us, and he knows how much I love the coins. So he sent it to me and he just said, if you're ever in Miami, like grab me, come and have a beer with me. And I was just like, fucking, I would. Fucking, I would. You know what I mean? But
they let you in.
Yeah. The thing is that with all this shit going on at the moment, with all these people fucking, shooting people and fucking, blowing people up and all this bollocks going on. It's, it's amazing, because obviously it's all strangers killing strangers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Over a fucking craziness. And when you've got other strangers at the same time, friends, the people you just speak to briefly online and people on Messenger or on chats or whatever else, and they reach out and say, thanks, man, I like you and I know you'll enjoy this. So I'm sending it to you on my dime, I know you're going to like this more than me, so I'm sending it to you. I mean, that's just fucking crazy. That's, it makes you think, people need to fucking put down some of the books they're reading, some of these fanatical books they're reading, and fucking get on YouTube and start watching how us collectors treat each other. Because despite some of the dramas and the shit, we when the chips fall, when it gets hard, when it gets tough, we all fucking club together. I mean, look, God bless, look what happened to Vic, he passed away collectors clubbed together and got his fucking missus home safe, got her back to New York. I mean, that's that's what it's about. That's what we should be promoting. That's what we should be talking about. Not this fucking shit. So I just want to say mad love to my boy Carlito and the other
and Mr.
fine
X
gentleman. He knows exactly who he is. It's heartfelt stuff and sentimental. So I keep all that sort of shit. It's all on display. And it stays with me. So really chuffed. Really actually was very.
Carlito says he knows who the guy is as soon as he's in Miami.
He's a fucker, that Carlito. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro.
So then, just more updates on the base there for the HMO Dante. Got someone there with a hairdryer, the paint dryer thing there.
You can see this with that acute angle, man, that violent angle there, that that base needs to be so heavy.
It is.
It's going to need to be heavy because that's right out, that's right out.
Quite a lot of pictures on here, actually, of basically this is the Mega Man X from HMO, and got a lot of pictures here. This went up for pre-order last week. They had a few issues with their site and whatever else, and this
sold out,
went up, sold out. Yeah, sold out. So
record time, like in a day.
I'm not sure what it was,
like
because what happened was they had to scrap it. They had to do something again. They put it up for pre-order the next day again because they what people don't understand is there's just server issues. I mean, even PCS had issues again with Chung Lee. Even the new people have taken over. They did some research. Apparently, they know the issue now. Apparently, the site they got, the server they have, is very capable of doing it, but some of the settings were totally wrong. So they're trying to work that out. So basically, it's
I'm really digging this, man. I'm really digging this Mega Man. I really like the red one as well, which I never thought I'd say, but I really like the red one.
Different eyes there, or
they're like completely different altogether. I mean, just what that glow up? I'm there.
Might be it. I'm just looking at these two pictures. They look very similar, but then the angle's slightly different. Oh, that's it. He's the teeth as well. Look, got teeth there. So it's different heads.
Yeah.
You got the blaster there. So I mean, you've got two heads definitely. Look.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, classic and modern.
So the base, loads of pictures here. So I'll go through these.
This is our boy Mafuzal, yeah. Mokta.
Yep. And the
cracking job. Yeah, you can take you can show the mechanics off on the legs, can't you?
Yeah. No, Ed, that's not right. They are different heads.
Yeah, I know.
Ed on the comments is saying that they're the same head, but you can tell they're different. He says one's Flash and one isn't, but no, they're different, definitely. One's like the kind of classic look, and one's more of like a modernized look there. So definitely different. So go through there, and also you can take all the armor off the legs.
This is really clever. This, I really think the game.
That's my favorite part. That's my favorite detail. There is on the thrusters, where it's all got that kind of the thermal sort of damage there.
I mean, I really think that it's never been a better time to be a gamer collection. I mean, some of the stuff that's been coming out in the gaming market, I think, has been incredibly poor. So it's good to see companies like Connecticut's First for Figures and HMO. They're fucking kicking some ass, bro. They're coming out and they're really putting some. I mean, this stuff is top. This stuff is top level stuff. It's like pretty much, you know what I mean, licensed top level gaming stuff, which I think is long fucking overdue. I really do. So fair play to them.
That's definitely good to see. See, that's those there. I have seen another base.
I really like that red one, man. Digging that red one.
See, like, if you look at the leg there, and then you look at the legs there, so you can take all that off.
Yeah.
And then I've seen another base, but they're not showing it yet, which is weird.
It's got some great metallic colours on there. It's really got a classy feel.
The prototype has been painted by James Desai. So yeah. Going on to that as well, the original prototype so this is the son of Connor, General, and then this is Ren, and this is actually the factory paint for Ren. So, but the original was painted by James Desai, and this is now a lot of back and forward, and this is now how they're going to come out. So this is
a
production piece of that. This isn't the one anymore that James Desai done, which James Desai is an amazing painter, but this is a factory paint. So this is done really well for a factory paint.
Yeah, it looks really nice. I mean, listen, James Desai is one of the fucking best in the business.
Yeah, Daniel Ong as well, Darren Ong, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, looks nice. This looks really nice. You saw this in hands. How does it compare for you?
Oh, I mean, in hand it was great. I mean, it's really nice. I really like his really nice style. We would go with if you have like a Star Wars collection.
How does this fucking paint hold up to the prototype, Alex? Jesus Christ, man!
Oh no,
Shave your beard and listen to what I'm fucking saying. Yeah,
I did. I trimmed my beard today. I trimmed it for you. I cut my hair as well, but I washed it. It went a bit fuzzy. So.
How does the production paint hold up? Does it look on point? Does it look good?
I think it looks very good, but I do think that, I mean, when you compare it to the prototype, I mean, obviously the prototype is going to be very, very difficult to replicate. But I think they've done a good enough. I think they've done good enough for it.
Good. That's what we're here. Well, that's what I want to hear. I think that's what people that have purchased it want to see. That. You know, that's what they want to hear. I mean, I'm glad we don't sell any bullshit pies on this fucking channel. So, you know, if it ain't up to standard, we're gonna, you know, I expect to hear that.
Well, I mean, if you look,
I'm glad
if you look all the detail,
it looks great. It looks all of this here. I mean, it looks insanely good to me. But I didn't see the production, the prototype piece. So that's why I'm asking you.
Then you look at the gun here.
You don't have a dog and bark your fucking self. Yeah.
There you go. No, I think they've done a very good job. So I just think that, you know, whenever you have the prototype, it's going to be hard to match. This is Charlie as well, which boy Joe basically said, he goes, I thought there was only meant to be 100 of that version. And he goes, I counted all those, and there's over fucking 200 of them. What the fuck are they doing?
I actually think, are they? Oh my god, they are all the same. I was thinking maybe they were different. They were different, but they're not. Because you can see on the shelf, in the shelf behind. No, wait a minute. Does he mean there's 200 on the front row?
I don't know. He was having a go about it on the phone the other day.
The back row is the regular. That back row is the regular.
Yeah.
That front row is the exclusive player 2, and I think that's the regular behind. Because I pre-ordered the regular.
Well, look, if you have a look here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's about, it's about 30 rows. That's
30 rows of 5.
It's about 100.
If there's 30 rows of 5, how many?
150. He's got one on his own there. It's 151.
Yeah, but what's the ES?
100. So you would have
so you got room for breakages and damages and other things, and about 25 eyes proofs.
30 eyes proofs, yeah.
Yeah,
as they do.
That's it. Look, I've got to say, I'm very excited for that piece to see it, because it is one of the Street Fighter pieces I really like. I like the look of this piece particularly. That's why I pre-ordered this piece at the time, because I actually really like the look of
Mike's still getting it, isn't he? So it'll be interesting to see if we get a chance to see it. Yeah. This is Quintero. So there's Quintero's in.
Cool.
Or Charlie there. Nash, sorry. Over in the background, I don't think they're meant to do this, because in the background, that looks like Prime 1 pieces. And out of courtesy, what they should do is they should block all those out.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
If they're Prime 1 pieces, if you go to the factory and you take pictures of your pieces, out of courtesy, you should block out other people's pieces.
Yeah, that it looks a little bit. I'm definitely seeing what you're seeing. That looks like Prime, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
It does. You're right.
So yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just think that's a bit
more pop culture shock conspiracies.
No, it's just I was looking at it the other week, and I remember other people posting and blocking things out. And also, I remember First for Figures posting a production video and then taking it down after like 10 minutes because someone said to them, there is actually Prime 1 whatever there. And First for Figures go, oh, we'll take that down. It's not our place to show their pieces, which is a good thing to do. But if they're showing other people's pieces, I just think that's a bit of a. I don't think they should really be doing that.
Say the word, Alex. What is it? It's a liberty, isn't it? It's a fucking liberty.
Well, it's a bit of a dick move, really. I was going to say, but yeah. But anyway,
that's the other challenge.
I'm sure it's just an accident anyway.
That's the other challenge. Fuck me, there's a few of them and all.
Yeah. Nicholas, most factories use the same. Most companies use the same factories. There's only about less than 5 factories that can actually do this kind of work. So they all end up using the same ones anyway. It's just what price banding you pay to get your work done. Then there's the Charlie print, Charlie box,
good, bad, and indifferent.
Nash. Sorry, I keep saying Charlie because that's what we call him in the UK.
That's
Nash.
his name over there.
Yeah, so Nash.
Nice box. Nice.
And then you got the bloody hands. There you go. That top of his head, nice, nice freckly top of his head. There you go. I don't like it from that angle. I really dislike it from that angle.
The front, you mean?
Yeah. And I don't think he looks as good as Goro from the back. He looks a bit like.
No, it's not.
For me,
back, it's not.
He looks like a pissed off Tony the Tiger from the Frosties box.
And from the front, it looks like your toothless granddad's quite upset with you, doesn't it?
From the front, it looks like Baz Rutten fell asleep with something on his mouth in the sun.
Oh yeah, it's got some Baz Rutten in it, isn't it?
Yeah, that guy is fucking hilarious.
I don't know. I'm not big. I'm not a huge. I wasn't. There was something about the pose on this piece I just wasn't too convinced on. I don't know what it is. I think it's just that sort of openness to it. I wasn't just sure. I really liked it. The Goro is very, very nice. So
the Goro is really nice.
In hand, it's very difficult. You've got to see this stuff in hand and see.
I reckon this is going to be massive as well.
Oh yeah, it's big, man.
Terra box. This is a preview for their Hugo.
That's pretty cool. It's cool. What scale is that? Quarter as well?
Likely to be quarter scale, yeah.
Andre the Giant, isn't it?
Andre the Giant looking motherfucker. So that's that.
I remember fighting against him in Final Fight and saying to everybody, "That's Andre the Giant."
Yeah. And then you
copyright
got, this is the Venom, and I believe Salt and Pepper Studios are doing this. It was on their group, but also it's by Jeff as well. Jeff Hosin, who was doing this.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, apparently Hugo's going to be 1/8. Someone's saying.
Ah, okay. Well, there you are. Directly from the mouths of fate.
Yeah. So this is the Venom, which I actually do think is a very good Venom.
It does look great. I had someone text me and ask me about if they should invest in this.
I know who that was because he messaged me as well, and I started talking about something else, and he was like, and he goes, "Yeah, can we please stick to the topic in hand? This is important." And I was like, "Motherfucker!"
I love it. I love it when people ask me what you know what I mean, what they should do. I'm thinking to myself, shit, you know what I mean? I don't know what your bank. I want to say. I want to say, look, send me your fucking bank balance, and I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Send me your bank balance. Let me see what's in your account. And if it's fucking money in there, yeah, fuck it, buy it. Good. Looks nice.
It wasn't that expensive as well. It was a good price actually. He told me the price, and I was like, "Yeah, buy it, man."
I get fucking worried, man. I get worried. Like I say to some poor bastard, yeah, man, you need a Venom like that in your collection. Buy it. And they're like, oh, okay. And then the next thing I hear is, I sold my car. It's just like, no.
No, he didn't sell his car.
I get fucking scared. I'm just like.
I think if it's the same person, he's fine. He ain't got to worry about it. So yeah, I just think to myself. I told him to buy it anyway. So I said, "Yeah, buy it. If you don't want it later on, you can cancel it, but don't sell it to someone else. Just buy it. You regret it later."
I do quite like it. You fucking idiot. I mean, I was just like, yeah, man. Like, it looks like a nice Venom. I got to say that. I like it. There's a lot of elements to it. I like the switch out heads. I like the texture on the body. You know, I like its size. Yeah, it's nice.
No, it's good. I think it must have sold out by now anyway, because it only went up the other day, and there was only a small run of them. I think there was only 90. Evil Ryu. There's one there who cut himself shaving and shit. See it there, there's a couple there. They cut themselves shaving. The poor guys. But yeah, Evil Ryu. Yeah. This is by Prototype. So this is
I'm very excited. I got the Kuma on pre-order. You've got the Ryu on pre-order. So I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, I've got this. Coming.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how this comes out. I'm digging the switch in pose, man. You know, from a Hadouken to the bouncing. Yeah. I remember first seeing that in Street Fighter. I think Super Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo.
Hadouken's the screen, isn't it?
Yeah, he sort of like bounces up in the shadows.
All right,
is that a Cosby Show?
Yeah, probably. Then you got the Ryu there. So yeah, there's more than 100 there. That's quite an army, isn't it?
Yeah. There's 3 rows, so I have no idea. But
we're back, idiot.
Oh yeah, fuck.
I can't remember
that fucking song, that blue song. I'm blue, they're fucking everywhere.
I can't remember the edition size of this one. I can't remember.
Looks nice though, man.
There's old Erik there. Look,
checking every
QC,
fucking one of them.
QC on that.
Like, nope, this ain't right, bitch. Get the fuck over here. Yeah. Let me show you with these little arrows and tell you how to fix it.
That's what they do. They give you like a pack of arrows and you go around sticking where you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, someone's actually asking, are those white stickers QC flags? Yeah. They're basically little arrows and they've got like a red arrow and you stick them and you basically point the arrow at where there's something wrong, like where there's like overspray or anything wrong. And there's actually been stories in the past where people have received pieces and they've still got the arrows on. And the bits are still fucked. Who was it? Someone got them. Someone got like was it like Batman or Superman or something? It had about 8 arrows on it, and they got it in their collection. So yeah, good to see that the actual QC arrows means something.
Mine's the exclusive arrow version.
That's also the other thing as well. Is what they do as well is some people get those ones where Sideshow write a letter and it says basically we opened up your box to make double sure that it was okay. This is just a letter to let you know that.
Yeah. That basically means they've been sent.
That means, some can't just return that. So we looked it over, touched it up, and gave it back to you. But apparently they don't.
Just in case you realise that it's a slightly out of place or something's not quite as it should be. Yeah. You know, I mean, if you are astute to that level, then don't worry, it's fine.
I think if I got that letter, it'd make me more paranoid.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's not good.
Apparently,
listen, once you've been behind the fucking wizard's curtain, bro, it's all fucking finished. Trust me, the mystique is over. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I went out of Rob the other day, and he showed me a little magic trick where he had like a matchbox. You stick a key through it, and then basically he gives you the thing. You take the key out, and then there's like a lump of metal inside the matchbox. You can't get it through the lump of metal because it's solid, and he wouldn't tell me how to do it.
Right.
I'm just saying he wouldn't tell me how to do it, and then I wanted to know, and he wouldn't tell me. I tried googling it, I can't find it. You were saying about being behind a wizard's curtain. Once you know, that's the point of me. Once
Yeah.
I know about that, I'm going to be like, oh fucking hell, is that it?
But
And
that's the whole point with like even with any type of trick. Once you tell people how it's done, it's over.
Yeah,
It's gone. It's ruined everything forever. So you're always better keeping people guessing. But obviously, in this regard, you're spending a lot of money. You need to know this shit. If you don't know it, that's what we're fucking here for.
yeah.
That's the purpose, is to share this stuff and answer your questions. If anybody says like, what's this and what's that? If we know, we tell you, man. You know what I mean?
Look,
Because when
I
we
just
got
want to
into
say,
this fucking thing, it was a closed book, man. It's like, Jesus
yeah,
Christ, what does this mean? What does that mean? Oh, it means nothing. Don't worry about it. No, it does mean something. Something. This letter definitely means something. It doesn't
yeah.
mean, oh yeah, no, don't worry about it, dude. Just open your shit and
Well, yeah. I mean,
enjoy.
that's what that was about. When we joined and how it was very like a certain way, and we didn't really like that. But anywho, never mind. Yeah, Lockie. It was the guy who asked me to ask you a million questions about how you do your magic, about how you do your mind reading tricks. He was being a dick about it as well.
I don't see. For me, it's like I don't want to. I enjoy shit like that. I don't want
Yeah.
it spoiled.
Oh no, Lockie
You
did
know?
did like a mind reading trick, and my friend Rob was being a bit of a knob about it. So Lockie's now
Well,
saying,
your friend Rob is a bit of a knob. That's why I have to be brutally honest here.
and he basically
That's why.
Lockie's now saying, "Oh, yeah, I'll tell you how he does a magic trick," and I'm like, "Yeah, is that guy who was telling me how you do all your tricks?" So yeah, and he goes, "Yeah, I remember him now."
Anyway, you're not going to be friends with him anymore because you just said his name.
I said his name, and he watches it. He is well
He's
paranoid.
like, you're not meant to mention his name under any circumstances.
And I've just noticed as well, he's got like, old bruises all across his knuckles and things, or is that just the colour of this?
No. He's got bruised up hands and stuff. There is like a bit of a battle damage sort of look to him, but it's not overdone.
I'm glad to see he's got more eyebrows, so it's good. And then that's them all loaded up on their way to go. So yeah, this basically was the concept. So a couple of great XM concepts got leaked, and they're basically all over the forums, all over social media. So XM were just like, yeah, fuck it. They're old concepts anyway, but so this has changed anyway. And also they put up the other picture. Then here's the actual pictures.
Yeah, so this is the new Magneto that they are currently
This is
working.
the new white Magneto.
I love that grabbing hold of the missile out of the air, man.
Yeah.
I'd put the mask on him and have that missile on hand. That's how I'd do it. Like that. So yeah. I'd have the head and the other head and the other. That's just fucking brilliant.
You got the other one there.
It looks great, man. It looks really nice.
Cyclops as well, again, which was leaked and kind of put all over the place. So
I got detailed shell Cyclops, but they that it just needs to be the right sort of size, and I definitely will go in for a Cyclops.
What do you remember?
I just can't.
Do you remember the
so big, dude? I can't. Wide and deep. It's so hard to display sometimes.
So do you remember the 95 flare or 94 flare of Cyclops?
I've got it.
Yeah, that's
I've got it.
That's kind of similar to that.
That's what I think. I've got that comic. I've got that comic here. If you want to see it, I've got that card here.
The Dark Phoenix as well. They're working on.
This looks fucking brilliant. This looks really, really special.
It does. I mean, there's been, well, not shared, but there's some art where a bit updated and it looks fucking amazing. Really amazing.
It looks really, really impressive. I mean, just the concept alone is a beautiful concept in itself. I truly believe, I've said this before, I truly believe, and I'm not saying this for shits and giggles, I truly think that over the end of last year...
Sorry, yeah. I've got to go back because they could see. They could see you for a while.
What? All
They
right.
could see you for a while there, so just got to go back. Thanks,
You
Lockie. I
stupid.
think was it Lockie?
Lockie's mind trick there, where he basically he missed it because he had to go have a piss, and he's gone. Yeah, I didn't see anything because George's
yeah,
face was
we can't
looking
see.
over.
Well, yeah, but he should know it. You know, he's meant to be a mind reader, so so basically, just go through these quickly then. So you got the Ryu there. Should use the keyboard. I don't know why I'm using the mouse. You get, so you got that there. There's the Y Magneto that was leaked. You got then the Y Magneto, which they released after it leaked because it's been approved.
That is actually the 3D render of it. So that's the actual piece.
That's the statue that's printed.
Yeah, that's printed. Yeah. Was it rendered me like a picture?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the actual piece. That's printed. That's finished. That's out. That's done. So
can you see it now? Yeah. Okay, you can see it now because James is saying he can't see it, but Lockie can see it. So who can?
So your computer's out, Vicky.
All right. Then so you got the White Magneto there, and then the Cyclops.
Looks to me like you got 3 switch out heads there on that Magneto. 3 switch outs.
Yep.
You got like the helmet, the long hair, and the bald.
And then you've got 4 for the Cyclops.
Potentially. This is only a picture.
Oh yeah,
you don't know what
these are the kind of original concept, which someone was a bit bitter because they got booted out the some XM group. They got booted out and they decided, "Fuck you, I'm going to share shit everywhere," which is a bit of a dick move. But hey, in that one.
Really am digging it. Like I was saying anyway, that's the Wolverine as well. That's the Brown Wolverine.
Yeah, that was when I think it was Ben. It was either Ben or Sang. Basically, they put that as their profile picture. So it's the Brown Wolverine.
Like I was saying anyway, before you fucking bothered me with this picture shit, I do think, I really do believe that certainly the last 4 months of last year, this year, and probably going into next year, is going to be the I think it's going to be the Grail standard years of XM.
Yeah,
I think that looking at what is coming out. I mean, even this year, it's been home run after home run. Every fucking piece has been absolutely top mustard. Really has been. So I really think, time to get on the bandwagon on here early, because I really feel like in about 5 years' time, these are the pieces that people are going to be trying to find. They're going to be trying to get these now. You know what I mean? It may, you never know with investment wise, but, Sideshow had them amazing years from like 2008 to 2010, where really they had a run where loads of their pieces were fucking just gold, absolute gold. Some of the really, and obviously the aftermarket prices have been dictated by that, by those level of quality. The people that are working on them, the Gore Group stuff, is absolutely unbelievable. And I really think XM are at this moment, at this exact point in time, they're on a fucking roll. I mean, Venom just looks insane. Cable came out insane. Lizard came out insane. You got Ghost Rider, Black Panther there. It's just fucking crazy, some of the stuff that's coming out of there.
Yeah.
So, I think in like 5 years' time, I don't know where they're going to be. Maybe they'll keep hitting home runs for 5 years, whatever. But we've seen, even some that the best at the time have not been able to maintain that high standard. I hope that XM can. But if you're going with what the proof is in the pudding, man, is that, the stat that you can't always win every single time. So I really think at the moment, their stuff over this last year, and certainly towards the end of last year, was very, very, very special.
No,
I even got that cap in. I got a great deal on that fucking Captain America, man. That come in, and that's a fucking winning piece. I didn't even think, I've only seen it in pictures, but I got an unbelievable deal I couldn't turn down. And I thought, yeah, I need a Captain America. I got a great opportunity here. I'm going to grab it. I grabbed it, and I've got it, and it's a fucking great piece. It really, really is. And I didn't expect it. I just thought, you know what? I need a cap. I like the look of that cap. Let me get that. And I've got it in. You know, and when I look at it, man, I'm like, you know what? Shit, man, that's a fucking nice, really nice piece.
They did really well on it. They did. I mean, I saw that again, and it was prototype, and I thought it was a really good piece, really nice piece. Yeah, it's more of a sort of museum, museumy piece. Yeah, just to mention as well that Lotus Stark just reminded me actually. There is actually an Instagram XM, but it's not actually XM. Basically, someone set it up. They got like a lot of followers, and it's called XM Studios. I think it's XM Studios Europe though, or something. But um, what happened was they fell out with a few people, but they still got the account, and then they tried to sell the account to XM. So they're trying to like say to XM, yeah, you give us money, you can have the account. And obviously XM will be like, why are we going to pay you to kind of use our name? So these people have got it on Instagram. They got like 30,000 followers. So, 35,000 followers, sorry. And let me try and find out what they're called, because then basically I know that Christian is kind of like trying to promote another group to say, this is the one you should be following.
Yeah.
So don't follow this one.
You should always rely on Christian to share everything. He's very, very good guy. I mean, certainly if you want to know, you want to see some of the in-hand stuff.
XM_studios. So yeah.
That's a fake one or the real one?
That's the fake one, apparently.
And what's the real one?
I don't know. What's the real one? Lotus Stock. So I'm just waiting for him to come through.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Anyway, like I was saying, I think. I'm not saying. Listen. I'm not saying. I've made this statement abundantly clear numerous times. I don't give a shit who's making what. I don't. I care about the work. I don't care about who's making it. I care about the work. But I just think at the moment, if you're into the comic stuff, certainly the Marvel stuff, especially, if you can grab these. I mean, if people are getting them in hand and selling them cheaper, I wouldn't worry, because I really do believe, in time that it will be like the Carnage in the Spider-Man comiquettes and the Dooms and the everything. I mean, you get abnormalities like for example, Doom is just one of them pieces that just sells for astronomical prices. But I do think that in 5 years' time, some of these higher end stuff that's coming out of XM, certainly this year and at the end of last year, I think they're going to be very sought after. I really do.
Sure. All right, should we go back onto the pictures?
Let's go, man.
Let's do it. Okay. So this is just a few pictures actually, because I was never very keen on the Electra. So this is just a few pictures that have come out. Hide that. So yeah, that's a few pictures that have come out with the Electra being posed with Daredevil. So
what do you think?
Nice sort of pairing there. So yeah, I don't like that head. I prefer this.
I really want to see this in hand. I see a couple of reliable sources actually tell me this came out like they didn't understand why people didn't like it. But
yeah, I mean the actual stained glass.
I have to see it.
You can kind of you can shine a light through it. It's just like it's translucent.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I have to see this in hand, man. I would like to see it.
Yeah. So got that there.
I ripped the shit out of She-Hulk in pictures, and then when I went to see it, I was actually mightily impressed by it, to the point where I would happily have it in my setup. So I could, I got to be really careful when I'm looking at a photo sometimes and not be like, yeah, that's a pile of shit, because you just, sometimes it's like, oh no. Humble pie again.
And so yeah, these are just the close-ups. I think I might have shown these last week, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's the Hulkbuster one, isn't it?
These are close-ups for the size of the Hulkbuster. Did I show them last week?
Nah, it's all, I'm not sure. Just go anyway. It's all right.
All right, just to show you the size. So that's literally like the same size as this hand. And then there's the Magneto, so Magneto, so a few of those.
Looks really nice, actually. That, doesn't it?
I don't know how many.
I'm
I think I
taking
just
it
copied them
you
all.
didn't you didn't get the
What?
this is fucking crazy. This
What are you saying?
I was about to say that you haven't got the throne piece, so I'm taking it you're probably going to get this Magneto. Am I right?
Probably yes. I'm trying to cut back, but yeah, probably. I think it would actually go like with that kind of design. I think it would go really nice with Weapon X.
I think you might be right. But if you think you're going to put them next to each other, you fucking
No,
better
no,
get
no,
new
no,
cabinets.
no. This then is the Doctor Octopus by XM Studios again. So this that.
I just love. I actually really. I mean, you're not too. You don't understand the hype on this, but I really like this
No,
a
it's not
lot.
that I don't understand the hype. It's just the character again. I have no appreciation for.
I
I
really
mean,
think. I think
they
it's fucking
changed the concept
massive.
quite a lot. The original concept had him more standing on his kind of tentacles, but this has kind of
It
made him
can't. It can't be
more.
done.
Oh no, that's why. Yeah,
Can't be
structurally it can't
done.
be done.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that this, along with the Commie Cat, will just look absolutely crazy. Just that sort of the style of that like the New York apartment sort of building, the
Yeah,
architecture wise, I think that's fucking genius. I think it will stand. I mean this Rogues Gallery for Spider-Man at the moment is probably one of the strongest lines out. I really think I mean, I've got the Mysterio in here, and I've got the Electro coming, and Venom is on the way. But I mean, they're very strong pieces. They are seriously very, very strong. So, and I think this is another really. I mean, you can see the texturing. I mean, just look at the texturing on that coat and on his trousers, the way that's done. Okay, imagine that painted up. You see what I'm saying?
hmm.
You see what I mean on the coat, the way that's sort of text that like sort of rustic leather, and you can see like his under his chest, they've got like these like grates, like pads, like he's like got under armor down one side of him. See on his leg,
Yeah,
and there's a lot of funny textures and things going on there. Really, some really fine details, man. The material wise, that looks really. It's a big improvement from like the sort of softness of the kingpin and stuff. The suit. There's a lot of good textures there. I'm quite impressed with that.
yeah. I mean, as I say, it'll be big. It'll be deep as well.
Yeah, yeah, be deep.
Be hard to display, but I guess as well. I mean, it's good that all these Spider-Man characters are getting the love that other companies are not doing.
Oh, they're needed.
Oh yeah, of course.
They've been needed. They've been needed for 10 years. They're not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They've been needed for fucking 10 years' time. They've been needed. I mean, how many fucking Spider-Mans do you want to do without doing? You know what I mean? The series. I mean, we're not even talking. I forget. Like we're talking Sinister Six level. I mean, they should have been done on day one, man.
Yeah.
As soon as you say I'm doing Spider-Man, you need to be like, okay, we'll do a Spider-Man, like as in one, and then we'll do, Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, fucking Electro, Mysterio. I mean, Craven. They needed to get done on fucking day dot, bro, not fucking 10 years later. I
Mm.
mean, people have been sitting, look, with their Spider-Man with like, One Piece or you know what I mean, or maybe even they don't even like any of the other ones, the other villains.
Yeah.
It's been needed, bro.
So, well,
I can't wait for a Green Goblin. That's what I want to see. A Green Goblin from XM.
Rockstar said, I wonder why they didn't go with the first one from David Pereira. Structurally, it didn't really work, I don't think.
The thing is with these things is that so many like there's been a few customs and there's been attempts to do it where he's like standing on two of his legs, but
Yeah.
it's very
I mean, you
it's
kind of
very.
get
I mean,
away with that with the sort of Bowen scale, the smaller scale pieces. You can get
not,
away with that,
but
but not on core scale
yeah, but
pieces.
you really can't because even those pieces they're high risk of breaking. Even the Bowen stuff and the smaller stuff. If you look at this as well, if you look at it right. There's loads of different depictions of Dr. Octopus, right? But do you notice how they've made Dr. Octopus thick set, and chunky, which in a lot of comics and stuff he actually does, but the arms usually are really thin, isn't they? Like in a
Are
lot
they?
of the comic books, they are. I mean, in a lot of the comics, in the film, they're thick like this. But in a lot of the comics and the cartoons when we were kids, he's thick set and chunky, and the arms, the mechanical arms are thin, really thin. So
Yeah.
I think people have tried to be accurate and do it that way, and they just keep fucking breaking. So I think what XM have done here is they've basically gone, okay, what we're going to do is we're
Oh,
going to
so
give
when
him a
you were
little bit
saying
more.
arms, you mean the actual tentacle things? Sorry, I thought you meant
Yeah,
his arms.
no,
I
no,
was like,
no.
what is he normally got? Like, he's normally got little fucking T-Rex arms.
No, the mechanical arms
No, I know.
that the XM have put on there are thick set, like similar to the movie, but they've got the comic classic look to them. But I've seen him before that in the comics and things like that. They're thin. In the games, it's thin, and in the I don't know what time is it. Oh, okay.
So you get told to go to bed.
Yeah, my wife's telling me she's going. It's bedtime, bitch. She
Oh well,
love
she's got
you.
about 1,000 pictures left.
It's time to fuck off. Don't worry. See you later. No,
Yeah.
she's abusing you.
I'm not going to
Anyway,
abuse
yes,
her online because people get funny about when
yeah,
you're abusive towards women.
yeah. That's it. Don't worry. Anyway, it's just safer for you. I'd give my wife 7-1 that she whoops your ass. So that's absolutely fine. Love you. Yeah. So yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, I don't want to overdo the point. It's just
All right,
I
she's gone now,
think
George. You can tell her what would really happen.
no. I give a 10-1. She whoops mine. I think I think that they've done it quite smart. I think they tried to be really, really on point with the comic book accuracy, and I think they've had to adapt it slightly, and they've had to go a little bit in between certain sort of looks and a little bit more like the film look to make it work, because he does have really thin
That's
legs in
what,
certain pictures.
yeah, that's what Ed Dude was saying. Basically, he was saying that he looks like it's from Spider-Man 2.
It definitely has elements
Carlito's
to it.
asking what's meant to be in the bag. I mean, it's meant to be like a bank bag, but isn't that like a spider tracker on it or something? Was that what it was?
I think it looks like that is. Yeah, I
I
think it
think it's
looks
meant to
like
be
there's
a
a.
bank bag. I think originally they had like a big dollar sign on it, and people were like, "Yeah, that's literally like out of a cartoon, where they have, you know,
Yeah,
like a very
sure.
descript thing." It's meant to be like a cash bag, but I think that web bit there. Oh, sorry, I'm not actually showing it. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm looking at you looking in the back
Yeah,
of the bus.
so I think that's meant to be like a cash bag, and then I think that's meant to be like where there's a spider tracker been put in the bag.
Yeah, it's a very nice touch.
All right, cool.
Very nice touch. But I think that the way that they've done it, they've had to adapt it slightly, to make it so that it structurally can work. Because there's certain things that just are very difficult to depict on paper that you can do in a 3D sculpt. It's very hard because I think it's a combination of the fact that he's quite a squatty, thick set character, not like in general, and the legs are not, which is just like a fucking nightmare trying to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got
You
more
can't just peg him,
pictures.
can you? You can't just peg him to the base. You can't just peg him onto the base and have his skinny little legs just flapping around. It's not going to look like mechanical legs. It's not going to look right.
You could probably have like an anchor point on his back touching the wall.
Yeah, you can with that piece, and then obviously the mechanical legs will help structure him staying onto that point. If you can't just, you can't. It would be quite difficult to sit him on top of it and then have the legs waving around like all skinny and not. It probably, I don't know if it'd sit forever. I don't know if it'd sit long term. I think it would be all right for a little while. I just don't know if it would stay.
Yeah, tough really. I mean, that's the thing as well. Is what you have to remember is these kind of statues haven't been around for like 50 years, 30 years. So yeah, you don't
We're
know
all
what's going
taking
to
big.
happen. Well, I'll take
Yeah,
a
we're
big
all taking
risks.
big.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got more
That
pictures. Do
old
you want to go back?
argument about mixed media versus 100% sculpt. That's another one, isn't it? We don't
Yeah.
know is whether that mixed media is just going to fall apart. It's just going to literally just wear to nothing.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. I'm going to sell all my shit tomorrow now. Then basically, so this was something that was posted on the on that XM Fake group. They showed this, so people kind of got a bit like, "Well, is this the Brown Wolverine? And is this? Is this?" Yeah, this is a really old concept. This is like from I don't know.
Last year.
I think XM showed me this when I was in Singapore. So I don't.
Were you in Singapore?
I think I went there like 3 years ago or something. So yeah, these were posted on the Fake XM group, Fake XM Instagram, and these are out of date. They're very old, so I wouldn't really worry about them. They're just they're like very overly stylized concepts. That's all they are. Yeah, from 2015. So that's that. This one I had to put in. This is our boy James Wallace. Basically got a bushy.
Put it in because I fucking told you to put it in, bitch.
They got a bushy Thor. His vision looks a bit pissed, but anyway, he got a bushy Thor and basically got it painted by Ian Wilkinson, and he
looks like he did a fantastic job on that. To be honest, he's done a great job. I have to say
that I saw the unpainted versions, and I was a bit like, meh, yeah, okay, it's good sculpt and whatever else, but I don't really like the pose. Now I've seen it painted, I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks super dynamic, and I mean, if you're into that type particular look, that's really. He's done a great job painting that, and the sculpt on it looks really, really decent.
But
congratulations to our boy James Wallace, massive, bro, well done.
The paintwork is really nice.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
And all the snow everywhere as well is really nice.
I think it's a nice touch to add some environmental factors into things like this, which is just a nice touch. I'm glad that the Thor sent me like pictures of updates, and I'm sure he sent them to you as well.
Oh, of course. He told me he sent them to me first.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
And he got all the dirt on the cape, like it's kind of like wet, and it's really. I think the paint job was done really well. I do.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And then all the veinage, muscles there as well.
Yeah. It's a beautiful looking piece. It's got a fantastic level of movement and dynamic intent to it, which I just think is great. Yeah, I dig it, man. There is elements to it which are total breakdancing, but I still like it.
Well, I said that to James, because James is quite easy to wind up anyway. That's why I just said the vision comment, because he'll go back and look at that vision now for a little while. Basically, I said that what it looks like is he started swinging his hammer, and then all of a sudden he weren't worthy anymore halfway through the swing, and now he's like falling over because Mjolnir's going to the ground, and that's kind of what I thought it looked like originally.
You know what it looks like to me? Go back. It looks like in MMA where you drop your knee to the floor and then stand and step up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't really have your hands above your head when you do it.
Not ideally, not unless you're doing a gorilla punch. All jokes aside, I think it's a beautiful looking thing. It really is, and thankfully the paint job is worthy of the sculpt, which is good, because I've seen a lot of decent sculpts fucking ruined by shit paint job.
Oh yeah, there's been a few. This is the Moonlight by XM Studios. I don't really know a lot about the character. I'm going to have to say I don't really know a lot at all.
Bit of a badass dude, man.
That looks like some kind of that's like a mask they used to wear when it was like Black Death, like the plague, wasn't it? Jesus.
Yes, Is that the yeah? And it's also, I believe, it's a mask that was worn in the pagan, more towards a pagan era, where it was about doctors, wasn't it? Doctors wore them.
Yeah, but it was when they went to go see the people with the plague. It's like a crow head or something, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so. It could have been. It could have been, and before that though, I do
Yeah.
remember there were fucking doctors, ancient
I've
doctors used to
actually
have them.
I've actually got a Moonlight variant somewhere.
Good, keep it. 'Cause if you ever get the piece, I want the comic.
But
The thing is with this, I'm
I
quite.
like the way they've painted it. They've kind of got. It looks like it's hard to tell, but it does look like these pieces here are like a pearly, like a pearlescent
I
type
I
thing.
hope that they maintain that idea because I've had a lot of people go and dole this down and
Yeah.
dole make this. I hope they don't listen because
No.
this character is like very difficult, to paint, to
Mm,
make it, diverse. Unfortunately, his color scheme is like a little bit silvery, silvery white, and different shades of the same color. And I think it's going to be very difficult. So I hope, they
yeah.
leave it with that pearly, iridescent sort of
Yeah. Yeah.
look because I really like it.
Well, I like all of like the stuff on the forearm guard where he's kind of got the detailing there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Then the back of the calf as well. I do like it.
Yeah, it looks.
There's the back
Yeah,
there.
look at that fucking cape. The cape is crazy as well because it's like all sort of dirty and then black and stuff inside it. It's like mad.
Mm.
I like it though. There's something I very much like about this piece. I don't know enough about the character myself. I know he's a bad fucking dude. I
What's
know
that in the
that much.
background there?
Now you're asking a
Is
question.
that That's not Magdalena? No, it's not like the Magdalena thing. No, it's not.
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
That looks really nice though, dude. I'd be very interested in the specs of this because the thing that concerns me a bit is just its depth.
Yeah.
It's so dynamic. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that with the burnt edges of the cape and the sort of color. You know what I mean? It's just fucking brilliant. Really, I mean, it looks super special. So
Apparently,
what I'm trying to say,
apparently he's going to be introduced into the Defenders on Netflix. He's getting his power at night and most powerful during a full moon. Uh, Someone says my wife is all the same. And Ramos says, I think Alex was in Singapore, Gio. Yeah.
yeah, he never mentions it. He's so modest. He never says that he was there and he's seen all this shit before.
Is his cape burnt there? That looks like a burn there, no?
I think it's like I think it's like the style. It's I've got to be honest with you. My reading on this particular character is not great.
Yeah, I might have to go back on Marvel Wiki.
I know he's powerful, and I know I'm pretty sure that he can like bend reality. He can warp. He's quite strong. I'm pretty sure he can. I mean, somebody out there will know more than me, but
Well, that's not hard, yeah.
yeah. But
Not just on this topic.
Fuck your couch, bitch. I really
Really
I
happy with my
really am
couch.
enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this piece. And the one thing as well that you're not even thinking about at this very moment, but you should be, is this is a piece, right? That if you got this in your collection, it will stand out more than any other piece you own. Because I do not have anywhere near me anything that's these type of colors.
Yeah, well, unless you get the
So
white
you can put
Magneto.
this with anything. Yeah, but we don't know any of the color scheme of the white Magneto yet. We don't know any of that yet. So I'm talking about what's in hand and what you can see right now. That is
I guess
like,
they're going to make him white.
yeah, but the suit is not it's not just solid white. Not like how this guy looks. This guy's like got a sort of like he's very much a very big standout. I think anybody that has this piece on PO is going to be very happy because you're going to get it in your setup. And I mean, imagine putting this next to like a Venom or something, like a dark character or even a Black Panther. It's just going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to be like a fucking negative photo. It's beautiful.
Apparently, he is. His name is Mark Spector. He, over the course of his life as a boxer, a U.S. Marine, a mercenary, and a costume superhero, he's an expert in hand-to-hand combat techniques. They all are. various martial arts, Olympic level athlete and skilled aerobic and gymnast, excels in combat strategies, blah, 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 blah. He's good with weapons, loads of weapons. I mean, he can, he's a superb driver and can pilot a helicopter. Oh, they start
spare time.
they start talking about Taskmaster afterwards.
Yeah, see, I always get them two a little bit. He's another one, isn't he? That looks, he's got like a skeleton type face, big cape and white. He's got like a shield and a sword. Anyway, but I mean, I'm excited for this piece, so I will be keeping an eye out for this. Definitely measurements wise. I also like the fact that this could be posed up quite high. I think it needs to be posed. So, yeah, I'm impressed. Looks good.
Groovy. There's him. He's falling over. You got the weapon there. A bit of knuckle dusters going on there as well, isn't he?
Mate, yeah, he's got the old, it's a man after my very own heart. He is.
And then these are the Venom pictures. So quite a lot of these because, as we said earlier, George's and my Venom were shipped, and they should be arriving in a couple of days. So we should be doing the review on Saturday next week. And so this is it with the Iron Studios Spider-Man. This is on its own, so that's with the adjusted head.
This is the in-hand photos as well. This is the actual piece itself.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
this is a production piece.
There's up close, so you can see a bit of the blue tones in there as well. And there you go. Then you see the back, and you see, as you can see at the bottom of the spider, there's no join. I just want to throw that in there. And then you've got the tongue head there.
You're still going for the tongue head, yeah?
I don't like that angle of the picture, but I think I am, yeah. Bronx Calisthenic goes, you've got to read the whole Power Wiki on the Moonlight. It gets better. I've given up already. Actually, these pictures look really good with the McFarlane head. I don't like something about the tongue head in these pictures.
It's because he's taken all of the photos from the left as opposed to the right where the tongue ends up.
All right.
So you see what I mean? You're getting to see
it reminds
the big
me of that. There's like a horror film. Oh, shit. It's something called Deborah something. And
I don't even want to know the sort of shit you watch. There's
a scene where this like old lady basically starts eating some woman's head, and it's fucking horrible. It opens her mouth like that and starts eating the head. It's well horrible.
Yeah, no thanks.
And there's the Brock head.
It looks great. That I just picked up a comic actually today that it's reminiscent of this. So
I don't think I asked you on this chat, but what do you think about Hardy being Venom? I know you're a bit gay for Hardy, but you know, I would have liked someone like Brock Lesnar being it, but
I'm absolutely delighted with that. I'm absolutely delighted because it's going to get. I mean, he's a fantastic actor. He's like my favorite actor. So, he's going to give some seriousness to it. He's going to play it well, which I can't wait to see. The problem is like the other characters that he plays in Tom Hardy. He's about my height, so he isn't able. I mean, you can't. Eddie Brock is 6'3", 6'4". And Hardy's about 5'8", so it's a bit different.
Yeah,
it's
again he was Bane.
So. Yeah, he did okay with Bane, but it's I still think Venom's going to be. I mean, it might be all right, but as an acting standpoint, I think it's fantastic. Yeah. I can't wait. I mean, all of the actors I actually like are playing all the roles I like. I like Brolin as well, so I'm a big fan of his work. So, and he plays the two important characters that I like. I mean, I think Venom, Cable, and Thanos are my three favorite comic characters there are. So, winning all day, bitch.
Well, yeah, but Topher Grace did a good job, didn't he?
Nah, he fucked that up. Get back in the 70s, bitch. Keep trying to fuck Donna and stay the fuck away from Spider-Man, for fuck's sake.
She actually had blonde hair in some pictures, and yeah, she's quite an attractive woman.
I liked her red. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I thought she was hot in the redhead to the bull mill.
I keep dude, I keep trying to get my girlfriend to watch it, but she won't watch it. She won't watch Legend.
I don't blame her. Tell her not to watch Legend. Stay away from Legend.
No, dickhead, the one with Tom Hardy.
Oh, the twins. That's a wicked film. I got that.
Legends. Is it Legends?
No, it's just called Legend, bro.
Yeah. Well, she won't watch it. Maybe because I made her watch the other Legend. That's why she won't watch it. Yeah, I saw that with a fucking red dude. No, it's not the one. So yeah, then there's
did a great job
comparison with the comic cap scale wise.
I mean, this is an important. This is quite an important fact.
This guy's got some Disney dolls in the back.
See, the thing is, man, is that it's an important fact to think about as well, because I have been seeing on people posting their Venoms, and there are a few names popping up.
Yeah,
it's that Venom ain't quarter scale. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care who the fuck you are and how many followers or so. I don't give a shit. That you can lie all you want. That is not a quarter scale Venom.
Yeah,
it's not. It never has been. It never will be. You can't turn around to me and say he's the same. He's got the same sort of. He's thick. Listen, I've seen the piece numerous times in hand. He's thick. He's really thick set, but he's not big. If he stood up, it wouldn't be that size.
No,
it wouldn't be anywhere near that size.
Well, that's probably the next picture or the picture afterwards. Actually, come back to me. So yeah, the picture or the picture afterwards is the one where, not that one, the one where you see it with Carnage. And so basically, if I know he's a little bit in the back, but still, he's tiny. The Venom is tiny compared to that Venom. And then when you go to the Carnage, I think they go really well together because this Carnage is big, and I think the Venom's big massive as well. They match really, really well. I think they look great there.
But you see that's where it all went wrong. I mean, they did all of these pieces together, and they made the Carnage slightly too big, and they made the Spider-Man slightly too big, and they made the Venom quite a fair bit smaller than both of the other two.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I mean, you could listen if you want to turn around and you want to say that Venom is a quarter scale. Okay. You say that, then Venom is bigger than Carnage significantly. Venom is bigger than Spider-Man comic significantly. So what happened? What the fuck happened then? So they made those other characters bigger than 1/4 scale, and they made Venom quarter scale. That would, technically speaking, mean that Venom will be the same size as that Carnage.
Yeah,
he isn't.
No,
I own the Carnage, I own the Spider-Man, and he isn't the same size as either of them. He's smaller than both of them. I've been there. I've been to see a Venom, and I with the idea that I was going to buy it, and I saw it for the first time. I was just like, "Oh my god, I fucking can't buy it. I literally can't." It looks great. You know what it looks great with? It looks great with the original Spider-Man Pf.
Yeah.
If you have the original Spider-Man Pf and you pair them, they look fine.
It looks really good. There's not really too much legendary scale bust as well.
It also looks really nice with the J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man. That is the best pairing. If you take that J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man and put it with that comic set, you get an unbelievable pairing. But that's because that Spider-Man is 1/5, and so is that fucking Venom. Seen it, and the sculpt is beautiful, and the paint is beautiful, and the best part is that Sideshow put a little bit of realism in it, and they've actually got it where the symbiote is actually, you can see it grabbing Eddie Brock in the sculpt.
Yeah.
So it's got parts of it like on the thigh and on the forearm and on the shoulder, but the actual symbiote seems to be like a hand is grabbing hold of the suit. That the suit is actually grabbing hold of his body and holding him in, which XM have done it a little bit more like comic, instead of the realistic look.
Yeah,
you understand. If you look there, if you go into, I don't know how much of an angle you can see on there, but I've looked at this piece up close because, like I say, I was going to buy it.
I've never seen the I've not seen the Venom in hand, the comic cap.
it is beautiful. It is a beautiful piece, but you know, we should all let the truth have its day and just say it's beautiful. It's painted lovely. It's sculpted magnificently. It is a beautiful piece, but it is 1/5 scale, and that's where it ends. Because Venom is bigger than that as a character. He's just, I mean, you can look at the two heads together and just say that is a clear scale smaller.
Yeah.
On your best day. You know, and that's that. You know, what I mean, that should just be how it is. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't take nothing away. I mean, probably people that own it are thinking, "Oh, fuck," you know, if it's 1/5, you know, is it gonna affect the value or any of that? But it's not. It's a classic piece. It's got a low
Well, no,
edition
you've got to
size.
look at the Punisher comic. That's 1/5.
Yeah, it's got a low edition size. It's incredibly well sought after and it's incredibly well done. But it ain't 1/4 scale Peter Venom. So, you know what I mean? You know, you can put a cat in the oven. That doesn't make it a fucking biscuit.
All right. Okie dokie. Next, so Carnage.
No, there is a problem there. That looks good as well. That looks great. There is a problem with that, posing them Carnage and the Venom together. If you look at that Carnage and Venom picture, the next one, you can see that Carnage actually looks at his best when he's looking at that particular angle. And I actually think that the Venom looks at its best at that particular angle.
Yeah.
Switching them round, I mean, I think the Venom is probably a little bit more adjustable, so it probably still would look okay. But you can't. I don't think you can turn that Carnage round.
No.
So
Well, and also
to
be able to display them like that, you're going to need a lot of depth.
Definitely about what you say, about 40 inches.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, in centimeters, you're going to need about 60, 70 centimeters on you. No more. Shit. You probably need about 80 centimeters.
Venom slightly tilted, but I mean, that Carnage, that is the position you want to show that Carnage at. I know, because I'm trying to pose particular Carnage in the other way, and it's not working. It can only go the front or like that, or the side the other way.
That's all proven together there.
Great.
I think they look good together. Yeah, nice
they look great together. They look absolutely great together. Scale spot on.
That's got me a little worried. It's got me. It's not. I'm quite happy about the size. So it looks like Venom is going to be about 24.5 inches.
Yeah.
So I do have a little bit of hope, but I just don't know whether.
The Venom is not as tall as the Spider-Man dude. Spider-Man's slightly above it.
Yeah, so that's made me actually the angle. They might be the same because the angle's a bit down.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I definitely agree. I think you can see there that Spider-Man is a big Spider-Man.
Yeah,
you can see that the original PF. They go good together. I think the original PF is a true quarter scale Spider-Man. The PF that we just saw. I think this is slightly bigger, but thankfully the Venom they've done is like a 7-8 foot Venom, which is the one. This is what we want, so that works. It works fine.
All right, so that's them together again, and that's all the pictures.
That's a great picture, man. Thank God. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do in mine.
Yeah.
The picture before that. That's what I'm doing. Exactly those angles. Exactly that thing.
Should we just send you that one?
Yeah, I would actually. That'd be nice. Thanks, mate. I'm really impressed with that McFarlane head. I don't know if I'm going to use that fucking McFarlane head. I quite like it.
I prefer the actual. I do. Well, I've always preferred the tongue head, then McFarlane, and then the Brock head for me.
I really like them all. You know, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure which way I'm going to go, and I never do until I get the fucking thing in hand. I mean, Cable was the one I was the most sure about.
Well, but Cable's only got one head.
I mean the arm things. I knew immediately with the arms from photographs.
Well, the funny thing is I had the idea that I was going to swap over his arm, and I was going to change it round. I haven't changed it since I got it. It's literally outstretched. I think it looks great outstretched, and I've just thought to myself, you know what? I've got it. Yeah. I've got it that way, and it works that way. It fits there nicely. At the moment, I'm not in a rush to move it. So yeah, I won't move.
Yeah, that's the best thing, man. I mean, it's the best way. I think it's just one of them things, isn't it? You got to mess about and find your way, find what you like.
But then again, it's the same as like with Lobo and things like that. I haven't changed Lobo since I got him. You know, I haven't changed Captain America since I've got him. Captain America comes with 3 switch out arms, and I've only ever used the one where he's got his fist. I've never used. He's got like fingers or something doing. I don't know. He's doing something, and then he's got like one with like a
No, he's
like
doing
a
that.
huh.
He's doing that, and he's got his fingers together as if like like.
Well,
Kung Fu.
whatever. I've never taken that out of the box, only to review it. And then the Tommy gun, same with the Tommy gun. I've only ever used it while I reviewed it, and then I just took it, put it back. I just prefer the one with the closed fist. I just don't think Captain America for me has a gun, So
Yeah, it's hard. It's quite hard to get used to. Send me the Magneto pics and the Cap pics if you can, man. Because I tried to move them to a file and they just went somewhere, and I don't know where they are. They're probably going to end up showing up when I'm watching porn or something. Captain America's fucking exclusive head will pop up and ruin the whole
Captain
experience
America
for me.
pictures. You mean Thor?
Oh no, Thor. Sorry, the OG. Just send me them photos, please, if you can. That'd be great.
All right. Well. Okay. So, anything else you would like to add, Mr. Murray?
Nah, man, I'm quite happy with everything. Like I say, another good chat in the bag, I think. So thanks for everybody that was joined us and helped us probably work out,
Another one in the bag and another. The only time I ever eat junk food is when I see you or when I'm on the chat with you, to give me that little kind of little bit of a push. I need that little bit of sugar. What do you want?
Congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, so sorry, we didn't mention that. So congratulations to all the winners. I mean, we've kind of picked all the winners. So the main winner was your son. He chose the Killer Bee. Second runner-up was Robert Rochelle, who chose the Artorias because the shipping, unfortunately, is killer on Artorias. He's trying to work out what he's going to do. Then Rodney Jones came third, so he chose the Ken by Connecticut's. Fourth place was Gary Fletcher, and then fifth place was Rebecca Fink, and they're trying to work out what they're doing. Rebecca just wants a T-shirt, so she's happy with a T-shirt. So hopefully we'll sort all that out, and then we'll work our way down. So then there's 3 XM T-shirts and 10 Studio Hive T-shirts and prints that are going to be sent. So I'll be asking the rest of the people for their T-shirt sizes and addresses soon.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
I'm on the money, so that's okay. Because I see you Saturday. We've got a meet up, so we'll sort out. We've got a few things to review. We obviously got to do the Venom. Got that.
Yeah.
Gonna have to. I'll probably do. We'll have to do the Cap as well. I'm sure there's other things to do, and I'm sure Gary will bring a truckload of.
Well, that's the thing that takes all the time is doing all the unboxings and stuff. So
we can keep it light. When we get together, have a couple of beers, relax. Take it easy. I may chuck on a barbecue. We may go out. We'll see what the weather is saying. We'll see how people are feeling.
Yeah.
But it's going to be good to get together. So I'm looking forward to it.
David's asking, what's a decent price for Venom at the moment?
The Comiket.
XM.
I don't even know. I've got no idea what it's selling for. Not a clue.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know. But I would guess it would be expensive. People, this is probably the worst time to even try and buy. Because
I think you may be able to buy. You may be able to get a good deal with someone if they haven't had it shipped out to them yet. You might be able to get one, for a decent price. But if once people get it in hand, it's going to peak. It will die down a little bit, and then it will steadily go back up. Same as Cable. Cable's gone down a little bit, but he's going to go back up. So yeah. Kevin's.
You know what I mean? Go on.
I was just asking if we posted the answers yet. We're going to do a little video with the answers at some point anyway. So we're talking about whether we'll do that or whether we'll do the sort of questions again for something else. But yeah, we're working it out really. But yeah, we'll sort it out soon. We've got so much stuff to do anyway. I mean,
It's
I've been
hard though,
editing.
isn't it? You do a video of all the answers, and then what ends up happening is we ever decide we're going to do another quiz, and we want to put a handful of them questions in there. People can get a handful of them answers straight away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a hard one, man. It's a hard one.
Well,
You
we'll
know,
work it out.
I refer to our own exam system where you don't get told what the fucking right answer is. You just get told your answer was wrong. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll work it out. Depends how
Well,
harsh you want to be about it.
I think a lot of the teachers used to run out of red ink when they got my exam papers. They used to just put these big fucking red crosses everywhere. And
Try harder, Alex. You're not focusing, Alex.
or
You're clearly not listening.
I'm not really sure what you mean right here. Yeah.
You probably had they're writing on your exam papers, please shave your beard in my classroom, Alex, because you've been like hairy since you were born.
Yeah, well, I've always been hairy. I think I was born with a beard. I think I had like a moustache when I was born. So I think I take after my mum.
Remember. Other than that, man, yeah, that's good advice actually. Yeah, from a standpoint of a piece, this is probably the worst time to sort of go after. I mean, if you can get somebody, Alex, get the right advice there. If you can get somebody who's actually got getting the piece in or hasn't received it yet, you might get in for a shot. If they can get it direct from XM or direct from somewhere else, you're laughing. But definitely as a second hand sort of situation, I would advise you be careful because they do go crazy. The prices go crazy, then they ease off a little bit.
Yeah. Well, also once once you start doing the if someone gets it shipped out, then they're going to add that shipping price onto their price. If they get it shipped out and it's taxed, they're going to add that on, and it's it just gets a bit more expensive.
Yeah, definitely. And also, hype sells, doesn't it? When people, going how great something is. I mean, things got. I mean, I haven't heard really too much of a bad response from that piece. So it's like Cable, really. I didn't hear a bad word about that when it came out. So
Yeah.
it's just one of them
Cable's
things.
great. Cable. I'm happy with Cable. Very happy with it. Anyway, I'm going to shoot because I've got to get up at fucking 10 to 6 in the morning. So I'm going to shoot. Going to go to sleep and going to go to work in the morning. Great, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to take your hat off. You know what I mean? Don't wake up with that hat tomorrow and walk into the office looking like some sort of fucking homeless man from Camden Town.
Well, just probably fit in there. But no, I basically got it cut, so I kind of took it off and it went well fuzzy when I washed it. So yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Got well like.
What sort of, so you got your hair cut. You got your hair cut and then you wore a hat.
No, I got it
cut
cut.
Or something.
No, I got it cut, and then I come home and I had a shower. I washed my hair, and it went like fucking Jufro. So I had to put a hat on. Don't you have that? You clearly don't have a Jufro. No, it goes literally like fucking yes.
I don't have essence. I don't have essence of Jew in my hair. I have fruits and berries. I am absolutely fine.
Yeah, the Hebrew blood. Anyway, I'm going to shoot. All right.
All right, man. Mad love to everybody.
Guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to watch us. So I mean, there's 37 watching now. We had a few more earlier, but they must have got bored. So thanks for watching. We'll try and come back in next week. I mean, I'm off work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm off work, so we'll try and do something around that kind of time.
Yeah, definitely.
When I don't have to get out of work in the morning, I'll try and do one. But I think Jules does it on purpose, where he makes sure that I'm working the next day when he wants to do it, just to fuck with me. Right. So yeah. Peace, guys. Thanks.
Mad love.
Bye bye.
Peace.